good afternoon, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Mutiara, in Indonesia News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is Baswedan met President Joko Widodo's son. Researchers from Indonesian political indicators Bawono Kumoro saw something interesting from the meeting between Solo Mayor Gibran Rakabuming and Baswedan. He was sure that even though the meeting of the two figures was packaged in the form of breakfast together, it was meaningless, has no political meaning. As the son of President Joko Widodo, of course, before meeting Gibran Rakabuming had communicated with his father first. Of course, it is very possible, said Bawono, that Gibran brought a message or support to the meeting politics from Jokowi to Anies. This meeting too is a form of affirmation that can dispel various assumptions for several weeks. Finally, Jokowi has provided political support for only one presidential candidate. For information, credit from official Facebook account of Baswedan, the former governor of DKI uploaded a photo of his meeting with Solo Mayor Gibran Rakabuming. The photo uploaded today mentions the meeting to share experiences on city management and public transportation. The next news is, welcome the World Cup. Pare-Pare residents met the World Cup village. The residents of Pare-Pare welcomed the 2022 World Cup by creating a World Cup village in Pisang Village, Ajatapareng Road, Soreang District on Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022 at 2 p.m. The 5 years football tournament is only 5 days away on November 20, 2022. The residents enthusiastically welcomed this event by erecting cats, flags, and decorating the walls with pictures of the countries participating in the World Cup. One of the residents, Sudirman, said that this idea originated from the youth desire to welcome World Cup 2022 so that other people participate both economically and materially. The enthusiasm of the resident was also evident from the assistance given. Activities in it decorating the walls and petrol pools with World Cup knickknacks. Then he also invited the public to watch the World Cup together. He hopes that this World Cup village can provide benefits and especially for the residents of Pisang Village contributed to success of this activity. Local youth Ogi said that apart from watching together, there was also community empowerment, namely prepare a location for residents who sell when watching together is held. The next news is, hundreds of IPB students become victims of online loan. Hundreds of students from the Bogor Agricultural University are trapped in online loans. The number of IPB students who were ensnared by online loans was 116 people as of Tuesday, November 15, 2022. Meanwhile, according to police data, victims who were ensnared in online loans reached 311%. Most of 311 victims were students of the Bogor Agricultural Institute. Deputy Major of Bogor City Police Grand Commissioner Adjudan Ferdi Irawan said that of 311 victims, the total losses reached 2.1 billion rupiah. Quoting from tribunNewsBogor.com, the mode of the online loan is disbursement of funds using a shopping application, which then pays through an online loan. IPB Chancellor Professor Arif Satria said that the victims had reported this case to the authorities. For this case, IPB will also form a special team. Not only that, IPB will also take 4 steps regarding the online loan case. The first step that will be taken by IPB is to open a complaint post that map out the case reported. In this case, IPB will also prepare legal aid and increase financial literacy efforts for students. Police Grand Commissioner Adjudan Ferdi Irawan explained that the chronology of one of the known student victims. The perpetrator is known to have the initial SAN. In this case, Ferdi explained that there was cooperation between the victim and the reported party. Starting from the reported party who offered online business cooperation, he offers this business with a profit sharing of 10%. Informing this online business collaboration, the reported said that the victim had to apply for a loan online first. The reported party promised a profit sharing of 10%, but it was not paid immediately. The next news is viral video of a female employee being clamped. An officer at a public refueling station on Highway Pagelaran District, Cianjur Regency abused by a buyer of fuel oil. The incident was caught on CCTV and went viral. Seen in the circulating video footage, the person suddenly clamped the station clerk in a first general refueling from behind. Public refueling station attendants are silent without opposing. On Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022, the man wearing a black hat while carrying a jerry can just let go of his abuse after another officer intervened. The head of the Performance Sector Police Commissioner Adjudan Isep Sukana explained it. The videos are around 10 seconds in duration. The second started when there was a misunderstanding between the gas station attendants, general public, and a citizen who buys fuel oil. Not long after that, he said, the resident returned to the filling station General Fuel to inquire about the contents of the diesel fuel that was about filled with only 10 liters. He said, based on the testimony of a number of witnesses, a public refueling station official and the perpetrator of the incident because of a misunderstanding, so the problem was solved by deliberation. After being questioned, the victim and the perpetrator agreed to solve the problem by deliberation and mutual forgiveness. The next news is difficult road access caused a mother to give birth in the middle of the trip. Pregnant woman in Kaur, Bengkulu province gave birth in the middle of the route on Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022. A 26-year-old pregnant woman Haryani, a resident of Tanjung Aur village, Kaur district, Bengkulu, gave birth in the middle of a muddy road on her way to the community health center. Sadly, Haryani's baby girl died 2 hours after being born. Head of Tanjung Aur village, Supriyadi, confirmed to Tribun that a heartbreaking incident had befallen his resident. He said the incident occurred on Tuesday at midnight on the 15th of November. Haryani was reportedly in pain and about to give birth. Finally, Haryani's husband and resident evacuated. About 50 villagers were involved in helping Haryani's evacuation. However, due to bad and muddy road conditions, so that residents had difficulty bringing Haryani to the public health center, even though they brought Haryani on a modified motorbike. In the middle of the journey, to be precise at the kilometer 9 of the Trans BRT, Haryani continued to scream in pain. Unable to hold back, Haryani finally gave birth in the middle of the road. Supriyadi said Haryani's evacuation process was quite dramatic. They were forced to carry Haryani in a wooden box. After an hour's drive to the Puskesmas, baby Haryani and her husband Rosdan Jamil were born safely. The group decided to return to the village. Haryani and her baby were then taken to the local village head's house to 1 a.m. to wait for morning to arrive. Unfortunately, God had other plans, and around 3:30 a.m., screams were heard, and it was known that Haryan's baby had died. The next news is Padadita residents reject road construction. Resident of Padadita, Prailiu Village, Canberra District, is Sumba Regency, reject the construction of a regency route in that area. The residents' refusal resulted in the district or district government of East Sumba having to move the location of the route construction from the point of the original plan. In fact, the construction of the Regency Route segment has been contained in the 2022 APBD document, which has also been promulgated by the East Sumba Regency or District Government and the East Sumba Regional People's Representative Council. The project, entitled Improvement of Padadita Route Canberra District, which is a district route segment, should be carried out at the CTA or stationing between Route and Laga from the junction point on the Futsal San Siro site to the Gambadero Hotel with a length of 750 meters. However, because no agreement was reached after being rejected by the resident, the project was moved to STA stationing between Hotel Gambadero and Batu Payung Beach with the same length. Julius Tede lay admitted that he moved the route construction site from the original plan because there were objections from residents who did not want to give up their land for route widening. Based on the planning document, the width of the route will be increased from the current 3 meters to 6 meters. Road condition will be improved from Lapen to Hot Mix Expo. The project was carried out by Civi Terangjaya as executor with a working period of 180 calendar days. The project is overseen by a supervisory consultant from Civi Consultant Lecturer, Head of Public Works and Special Planning Office of East Sumba Regency, Yohanes Nujurama, confirmed the relocation of the district route improvement project location in the Padadita area. Admitted that the decision regarding the relocation of the route improvement project had to be taken because there was no consensus from the resident who refused it. The initial rejection was conveyed by residents during a review by the PUPS Service and Project Implementers in May 2022. The resident refused because they objected to the widening of the road, which would hit their land with a width of 1.5 meters on each side. The last news is 3 teenagers commit acts of thuggery using sharp weapons. 3 teenagers were arrested by the police after yelling at residents at a traffic light on Route Sheikh Yusuf, Kendari City, Sore, Sulawesi on Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022. These 3 teenagers with the initial P with the age 18 years old, D with the age 21 years old, and I with the age 21 years old were arrested while trying to hide in front of the Front Hollywood Stop House, Road Saranani and Road Lasandara. The 3 were arrested by the Samapta Directorate of the Sore Sulawesi Regional Police after receiving reports of victims of trespassing by. They commit an act of thuggery by extorting using sharp weapons that occurred on Tuesday, the 15th of November 2022 at around 2:30 p.m. Head of the Kendari City Police Grand Commissioner M.Eka Faturrahman said that the 3 teenagers were arrested after yelling at residents. When they were about to be dealt with, the 3 of them ran away until there was a chase, but in the end they were caught. After being arrested by police personnel, residents who had gathered almost beat the 3 teenagers. He said, from the hands of the 3, the police found evidence of sharp weapons, a Malaysian machete, and a Mio M3 motorbike that was used to cheat. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Don't forget to follow us in YouTube Tribun Lampung News Video, Facebook Tribun Lampung, Instagram and TikTok account of Tribun Lampung for further information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.